way a team plays as a whole determines its success. You may have the greatest bunch of individual stars in the world, but if we don't play together, the club won't be worth a dime. Babe Ruth. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, as I worked on my team building exercise and to host an event, some of the words that immediately came to mind was synergy, collaboration, cooperation, brainstorming, unity, and fellowship. Initially, when I started this project, I was considering, or perhaps thinking in the back of my head, did I in fact bite a little bit more than I can chew? Because all this was centered around the election and me being elected as Sergeant of Arms. See, going into this race, this was in fact a hot seat from the beginning. I joined Toastmasters in 2020, and I've seen quite a few elections. But what I have never encountered, and I stand here to be corrected, that particular position had 3 candidates. Each one of us were vying for, in fact, the beginning of the ladder, but we had 3 candidates. One of them was, in fact, my driving home at night buddy, James Conley. And that told me my teammate is actually vying for the same position that I'm running for. I was prepared to let him have it. But then my baby said to me, "Mommy, you just tell them, don't be a clown, vote G. Brown." And that was the beginning of the team building exercise. And then I remembered another member of the team, Whitney Fowler. She was in fact a good opponent as well, but it doesn't hurt to more or less motivate yourself. And me being an introvert, I needed just a bit step out of my comfort zone. And then a fellow DTM said to me, "Brown, go ahead, take a shot at it." And I was like, "No, I'm afraid. I don't think I can handle that." And that one passed away. But then our director for Division F, Dennis Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster, Dennison Balfour, whispered to me. She said, "Brown, go ahead and try it again." And I said, "Yes, Mom, I will." And then it all became down to developing a team and leading a team. And I figured, I can do this. I'm sure I have what it takes to lead the Sergeant at Arms Committee. I'm dedicated, I have excellent leadership skills, I can organize an event, and more or less, I am a people's person. I'm not long-winded and I don't say much, but I can tell you, when I get one-on-one with someone, I can hold my corner.
Yes, ma'am.
You see, I'm one of those who don't make a lot of noise. I don't. But I can tell you, when I put my mind to something, I can guarantee you good results. It only takes a spark to get my little fire burning. It only takes a spark to get your fire burning. So we talk this thing a lot. We talked about unity, we talked about greatness, we talk about together as one. But unless you're able to put your action behind your words, then they don't worth a dime. Build your team based on your leadership strategies. I'm not asking you to be the best of the best, but what I'm asking you for is to strive for perfection. Toastmasters, we have an awesome team tonight. We have an awesome team every night. But what I'm asking you, are you willing to build your team? See, I have a young team. We're all practically brand new. Most of them are coming in from being prospective members and then going on to the Sergeant of Arms Committee. But I'm going to ask you, were you here on July 4th on the installation ceremony? Did you see the awesome job the Sergeant of Arms Committee did? It was a community effort, and it involves all of us. But I can tell you, the little bit of persons or the limited number of resources that we had to work with, as a team, we in fact nailed it. I'm not asking you, I am telling you. I am telling you, that committee, we were working together less than 4 weeks. Less than 4 weeks we were working together. In fact, the committee for the Sergeant at Arms was selected in June, and that installation was June 4th. July 4th. And I can tell you, we worked and we worked to get it done. And then we had an issue with the room. We could only decorate the room on the day of the event. We came, we saw, we conquered. I was so impressed with the little resources that we had to work with. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter what your resources look like. If you have it within you, your candle will burn brightly. Work with the team that you have. Everyone has their weaknesses. But if we're together as one, and I'm not just saying say it as words, I'm asking you to put your action behind your words. Stand for what you believe in. If you know it's not right, then say it's not right. If you feel you're worth something, you are indeed worthy of all the praises and in fact, all the accolades that your team can provide you with. Support. You might not be the smartest on the team, but as far as I recall, I don't ever recall seeing an I in team. Together, everyone achieves more. Madam Chair.